To talk Kansas City transitioning right now from rain and snow. Just rain for St. Louis at the moment, but that will change soon. In Indy, yes, we're just dealing with rain. Let's zoom in just a little bit closer here. I want to talk about the advisories that we have. We currently have winter weather advisories for areas north and south, right? This is the area of impact, but not as great, right? I think we'll see a few inches of snow in these locations, slick snow-covered roads, but also dealing with some mixing of rain that will cut down on the snowfall totals. That advisory out from 1 a.m. until 7 p.m. This is the area of greater concern. This is central Indiana, including Kokomo, Muncie, Indianapolis, over into Bloomington and Columbus, dealing with, of course, more in the way of snow, but this is really about how it impacts us. The impact is greatest through the morning commute. We'll see several inches of snow by even sunrise, and we'll add a little more to that as we go into late morning, early afternoon. Today we were quite warm, upper 40s actually. So as numbers continue to fall tonight, just know that we're waiting for the cold air to meet up with precipitation, right? And when that merge happens, that's when we'll transition to snow. We're in the upper 30s at the moment. I'm expecting temperatures to fall just a little bit by the 11 o'clock hour. I think by the time we get to midnight, we start to see those numbers near the freezing mark, and we'll make that transition. This model showing us, hey, we move in as rain. By midnight, everyone's seeing rain. And by 2, 3 a.m., everyone transitioning for areas along and north of Interstate 70 to snow. Heavy snow falling at times. This model is doing some mixing, which means adding in mixed precipitations at times along Interstate 70. You know, Interstate 70, when it comes to snowfall, is always our trouble spot. And I think we're there again. I think we know for sure the areas south will deal with more mixing. Areas north will deal with more snow, and right along Interstate 70, we're going to get a little bit of both. As a result, I think our snowfall totals are not on the high end, but on the low end. I'm going to put us at around 4 to 5 inches for Indy. Models are now trending to give us that 4 or 5, but it's really doing so by giving us about 4 or so in the morning and then adding late afternoon, maybe an inch or so to those totals. So that light snow that falls from noon through 7 p.m. is adding an inch there. So this model giving us 5 for Indy, so I think we're around 4 or 5, but isolated 6, 7, even 8-inch totals around, and wouldn't be surprised if we see a 9-inch total. Now, as we look at this forecast moving forward tomorrow morning, travel will be hazardous and very difficult. Visibility incredibly low as we deal with snow falling at about 1 inch per hour for a period of time. As we move forward, as far as what I'm most concerned about, the timing, because it happens before the morning commute and it falls so fast that city crews will have a very difficult time getting that cleaned up. As far as accumulation, this is kind of a big snowfall event for us because we haven't had a lot of big ones, but 4 or 5 inches is what I'm looking at for Indy. I think some areas around Hamilton County and north could see a bit more. Numbers in the 30s into the weekend. Buick 8-day forecast, several chances for light snow, cold air.